Hi and welcome to this new timeless reading. Let's take a look at what frequency is currently downloading and activating in the collective field. So it's going to be in 3 cards. The first one is the frequency, the second one is what can be released, and the third one is advice. So let's see what's going on. And we have the Hangman, and I'm getting it's a shedding of conditioning. So it's, if you've maybe seen some of the previous readings and heard maybe other readers, we're currently in a space of timeline shifting. So this reading in some regards is timeless because you'll shift when you're ready to shift. But with shifting comes shedding, and getting to the main aspect is shedding the old conditioning. So to function in one timeline, you have to be kind of like activated and aligned in a certain way, and in the new one it will have to be different. So right now it might feel like you're shedding aspects of yourself you did not take into account or did not expect. And I'm also feeling it's not as rough or brutal or unexpected as other shifts might have been. It's more of a taking tally of what's been your reality and sorting through it. And it's on 2 levels: in your physical immediate environment, like your house, your belongings, and the activities and people you're connecting to, and also inner baggage, if you will, that you're now ready to let go. And not only are you ready to let go of it, but the energy is supporting it. And seeing almost like a vacuum. So there's like a vacuum that will absorb the lower, denser, heavier energies, emotions, and baggage that you had to carry for however long, as long as you matched with your previous reality. But now we're coming into a space where you won't have to hold it to belong in the space you're in. You won't have to carry it without connecting or activating it too much in order to match certain spaces and people. It can now just be gone for good. And as this happens, it doesn't always feel great. So please support your body as well as you can with some light activity morning and before bed if you can. And if you can add some detox to it, would be good also. I reposted a light detox with clove and spirulina in my repost, so you might want to check that out. I'm currently doing that one. And what is ready to be released, and it's the Ace of Cups, and I'm getting the hopes and expectations of the previous paradigm. We kind of have to open up differently in this space we're entering into, because before you kind of hoped and wished from a space where you carried a heavy load. So it's not the same thing when you're under pressure versus when you're free, what you're hoping and looking for. So it's to kind of sort through, keep going with the sorting process, looking at what you hoped for. So maybe if you wanted this specific job for status and pay is not where it should be, you kind of have to reconsider what's the deal with status, and if is it still as relevant as bettering your actual circumstances, and maybe going for something that's more low profile but pays better, so you can improve in a very concrete way your personal circumstances, like your living situation and such. So to reconsider why you do what you do, and the dreams and projections you have for yourself are possibly shifting at this point in time. Like, even personally, I feel like I almost don't have any anymore, because I felt like those I had previously were aligned with, to some degree, the energy I was in due to circumstances. So I'm just trying to give it space, and maybe some of the trajectories I was looking at will come back online or not, and something else will show up. But yeah, it feels a bit voidish in that regard for now. So what is the advice? And we have the Knight of Pentacles, and I'm getting to just keep going. Make sure your health is in check and that you feel you're working towards yourself in a sense. So not necessarily like goals or just money or just health or whatever. Like keep moving as in that energy that makes you feel aligned. So sometimes we have to like go through some detours that feel uncomfortable, but you still feel like it's the right path. So that's pretty much what it means. Not everything is comfortable, but when you feel aligned with it, that's where you're supposed to be. And it's a strange concept because some people use alignment as if it's just feeling like like Jesus or something. It really kind of isn't. And even Jesus, if you look at him, whatever the alignment was not always comfortable for sure, but it was aligned. So maybe it's a good example like that. And sometimes you have to go through what you have to go through. Hopefully it's not as extreme and world changing. Like keep it for your own situation for now, and we'll see what the impact is in the long run eventually. So yeah, I hope this resonated.